Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. Rose Forever New York is a New York-based luxurious rose brand, and right now they have a massive sale for this Mother's Day. You can also add an additional $20 off of your entire order using my special discount code GENAMOON20 and get free shipping. You can find the direct link to Rose Forever down in the description box below. A huge thank you to Rose Forever New York for this beautiful rose bouquet. If you would like to book a personal reading, the link to that is also in the description box below. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. All right, so let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here mirroring nature. Okay, so we're going to get into that in a little bit, but if you see the number 6666 or the number 999, either flipped, reversed, I'll tell you why right now, then there's something here related to something that has been feeling or making you feel rather nervous. It's going to harmonize. There's going to be harmony. Okay, you're soon going to feel that sense of ease. It's kind of like you've been holding your breath underwater, and then finally you pop your head up and you're like, okay, finally, I could release that and move on, let this go. Now, I see here that also something very important may have happened either on the 6th or the 9th or both days of this month that is directly connected to this reading. Okay, you take the reading however resonates for you. Now, it says here, mirroring nature, great source of reflection and growth, willingness to understand and genuinely connect. This situation and or person is showing you your deepest fears, insecurities, and shadow through action. Wow. So there's a shattered mirror there, right? And so this person situation that you're encountering right now that is making you feel rather nervous, restless, or that is challenging you at this particular moment, they're mirroring what you need to work on. They are mirroring something back to you that perhaps you haven't been aware of. And so this is calling for healing, right? This person is or a situation, whatever. This could be literally any area of your life because I do general readings. So it could be love, career, family member, friend, a loved one, children, right? An acquaintance, a neighbor, co-workers, bosses, whoever, whatever. So it's a great source of reflection and growth. What does that mean? This person's situation is trying to have you reflect on this experience, on yourself, and on growing. They're helping you to grow. There has to be a willingness to understand and genuinely connect. You might be avoiding a true connection. You might be avoiding connecting with yourself, connecting with your insecurities, but this person or situation is showing you your deepest fears. It's showing you your insecurities and your shadows through the action and things that they say to you, things that they're doing, okay? All right, let's see what it has another message here. Also, if you are feeling under duress or feeling solemn, how do you pronounce that? Solemn. I feel it too. When you are thinking of me, I am thinking of you too. Our connection is deep and profound and sometimes difficult to understand. So you and this person are both mirroring each other. Okay, you and the situation are mirroring each other, whether it's a boss, whether it's coworkers, friends, family members, a loved one, okay, whoever this is, whenever you guys, you feel their energy, they're also feeling yours. If you have a dream of them, they're also dreaming of you. So I do see here that your connection is deep and profound and sometimes very difficult to understand because you are being placed in this person's life and they're being placed in your life together so that you guys can learn and grow, right? It's like whatever you criticize about them, there's something within you that needs to heal, that is attracting that behavior from them, right? And say, for example, I'll just give you a brief example. Let's say, for example, that person says something mean to you, right? They say something mean to you and you're like gosh, that person's so mean, right? Why would they say that? And so there's something within you that you're not seeing, but they're mirroring it back to you. What is it within you that feels like you're unworthy of receiving a positive response from them? What is it about you that is attracting that response from them? Is there some kind of worth issues that you need to work through? Is there some kind of old program in your mind that you grew accustomed to from a situation or from childhood that is still replaying subconsciously, and that's why that person keeps giving you that, that type of attention, whether negative or positive, that is making you feel uncomfortable. So that's how you have to look at the situation. Let me know in the comments below how this is all resonating for you and what is going on here. What is this pertaining to? Who is this pertaining to? Is this happening in your career, love life, family life, with children, whoever this is, okay? Now we're going to be going into your past, present, future, who and what is coming towards you. Also, what is in your opportunity and what is in your challenge position and how to overcome that challenge. Now, let me know in the comments below how this reading all resonates for you. Okay, even if it's just commenting down an emoji, it really helps support my channel because, as a lot of you guys know, the YouTube algorithm has been unsubscribing my subscribers for whatever reason and also shadow banning my channel, hiding my videos. So if you want to support the channel, make sure to comment down below, even if it's just an emoji, letting me know how the reading works for you, how the reading is resonating for you, and also giving this video a thumbs up. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Okay, I appreciate all of your support. All right, now let's jump right in. You could possibly be dealing with, let's see, I see a few signs here. It could be an Aries. I see double Aries. I see a mature Aries, and I see a rather immature one as well. Okay, it could also be the sign of Leo. Could just be placements in somebody's chart as well. What else do we have here? All right, so let's take out all these other clarifiers. Okay, so at the bottom of this deck, you have the Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Wands here, either this person is already becoming a burden, you feel burdened, you feel stressed, okay, and or somebody around you is feeling stressed and burdened, okay? So for some, there could be something related to that energy of seeing beneath the surface. If this person is, creating drama in your life, if they're feeling, or if they're like, being difficult is what I'm trying to say. If they're being difficult with you and they're the ones who are becoming a burden to you, and or you might be feeling burdened right now and stressed because you have a lot of work to do, you have a lot of things to take care of, responsibilities, that kind of thing, you might be carrying more than your fair share. You might need to start becoming more aware of, okay, you know what, this all doesn't require my attention. I need to start prioritizing so that you don't burn yourself out. Some of you guys are feeling burned out right now, whether it's emotionally burned out, physically burned out, and or is it this person that is responding to you in a harsh kind of way, negative kind of way, okay, because they're very tired, they're very exhausted. I'll give you a perfect example of that. I very recently visited a vet. I took one of my dogs to get a checkup at the vet, but before I did that, I wasn't able to, because it was an emergency, and so my mother took my doggy to the vet to get it checked. I could not be there, and so I was on the phone, however, on speaker with the vet, and the vet was letting me know what was happening. And then my mother said, I think that next time you should just come. You should just drop everything that you're doing and just come. And I said, yeah, next time I will do that. But I said, but why? And she said, oh, because the girl at the front desk is very rude to me. And I was like, what do you mean rude to you? And so she explained how like she was being very mean to her, very rude to her. And even when she told her, oh, I'm going to call my daughter so that I can put her on speaker since she can't be here, she said, your daughter cannot do that. If your daughter is the owner of this pet, she's the one who needs to come here. And my mom said, well, it's an emergency, right? She wasn't home, and I was pet sitting her pet. So she was very mean. Okay, long story short, later I found out, because I did end up going to the vet, that young girl at the front desk was feeling like this. She was feeling drained, pressured, overwhelmed. Why? Because her boss, the boss of her, right, the vet, was stressing her out a lot. The way that the vet was speaking to her, to the receptionist, he was being very mean-spirited. Okay, so there's something here related to, try to look deeper than the surface, how this person is responding to you, because there could be something else going on there as to why they're responding to you that way. Sometimes human beings, we get carried away with everything that's going on in life, and we tend to just react, be very reactive, right? And so ask yourself, is there something within you that needs to be healed? Is there something here related to that situation? Are you reactive in some kind of way as well? Maybe in a different way, in a different form, okay? Or what is it within you that needs to be healed that is attracting that kind of energy from that girl, from that person, okay? So ask yourself those questions. Now, let's dive into this other situation. Now, I see here that in your challenge position, so since, I'm going to be going into different positions. For some of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. The way that the readings work here on my channel is I do general reading. So take the reading however it resonates for you. Okay, say for example, in this position, for some, this position could resonate for you in your career. For others, this position could resonate for you in your love life. This other position could resonate for you in your family life. And for others, that position could resonate for you in your personal life. Take whatever resonates from the reading. This reading could be related to 1, 2, 3, or whatever particular areas of your life. Now, I see here that in your challenge position, you have here the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Wands. What that means for you is that right now you find it challenging to want to jump into something new. You could be, finding it a little bit difficult to take a leap of faith or to kind of risk something, okay? Like you're like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to take a risk. I see here that in a situation where there was once a lot of passion, there was once a lot of energy thereof, inspiration, passion, whether it's in a career, job, family situation, love situation, whatever this is. I see that right now somebody is feeling rather low in energy, okay? Whether it's because you're tired or it's because you don't find the fun in it anymore. It could be that the spark is kind of dimming down. Where there once was a spark, now it's like diminishing. Again, whether it's towards an idea that you're working on, career, job, finances, friends, a connection, whatever this is. For some, it could be difficult dealing with a very immature individual, a very foolish person. I feel that for some of you guys, you might be wondering how this person got to where they are right now, because they do foolish things, they say foolish things, they act very immature, that kind of vibe. And you might be thinking, my gosh, how did that person get to that position? Whether it's work-related, love-related, family-related, or like, how does this person work in life? Like, how does this person even, handle their day-to-day life because of the way that you see them, right? Like, it's like kind of like immature kind of energy, foolishness, that kind of vibe. I'm sensing that for others of you guys, this person is creating a lot of drama, conflict in your life. And so it's difficult to deal with the drama, difficult to deal with the conflict, that kind of vibe. For others, that drama is coming into your life, or it's already in your life and you're trying to avoid it, but it's like this person might be unavoidable. For some, you are kind of like, feeling a little bit like a person here or an authority figure might be angering you. They might be triggering you because of something that they're doing or saying towards you that is either, mean or not right. And don't get triggered. Let it be, because I feel like whoever this person is, if it's a work situation, this person definitely will be reprimanded and chastised. This person will be put in their place. Okay, you don't have to do it. So just let it go, because that person will be put in their place. I'm sensing that the universe is going to come in to create some kind of karma. Okay. Now I'm seeing here that also you're dealing with a situation where somebody here might find it challenging to look at the bigger picture. Like, okay, there are more options than this one. You might be thinking, well, there's nothing else that I could do. I have to stick with it. I have to do this. I have to do that, right? And the universe is saying, no. There's something here coming in that is going to open you up, okay? Or that is opening you up. There's a situation here where a person, whether you or somebody else, is looking at the situation in a very black and white kind of way. I've always tried to be realistic with life, but somebody here is opening you up to color. Or if this is the other way around, this person is seeing the situation as very black and white, okay? And that's kind of irking you, it's bothering you, and you're the one who's trying to open them up to, hey, you know what, you can see it this way, you can do it this way, we can handle it in this other way. But that person might be very fixated on no, it's either this or that, it's either a yes or a no, it's either left or right? And so if this is you, open up to something new, because this is saying that life is not always about black and white. Right now you may have been feeling like, you're trying to be very realistic with life, but somebody here brand new is going to come in to open you up to color. Also, are you very black and white, and are you attracting a person who is this way? In what area of your life are you very realistic, and this person's being very realistic with you? I'll give you a perfect example. Let's say, for example, you're working with somebody, right? And that person that you work with is your boss, and your boss here, or your manager, whatever, and you turn in the project, you turn in the work, they look at your work and they're like, no, this is messed up. You need to fix this. This is messed up. You need to fix that, right? And they're so like, black and white. They're so mean-spirited, right? And you're like, gosh, that person, how did they get to this position, And for some reason, there's something here related to, where is it in your life that you might be very realistic as well with other people? Is it in your family, right? Is it with your family members that you might be coming across as very black and white, right? Your son or your daughter or your loved one comes over and, they express something to you, or they show you something and you're like, oh no, that's not perfect. You need to do it this way. You need to do it that way, right? So where in your life are there these similarities? And that requires you digging deep into your shadow. Sometimes it's very difficult for us to be, as humans as we are, to be honest with ourselves. But this is what's creating some kind of healing. We'll be creating some kind of healing. Okay. Let me know in the comments below what this situation is pertaining to, what this is all about. Are you dealing with this in your love life, career, family life, personal life, finances, friends, whatever, whoever this is? In the recent past, you have here the Sun, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So in the recent past here, I see that there was something that brought you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, fulfillment. You felt free. You felt like at ease. You felt like, in this connection, job situation, relationship, family situation, whatever this was in the recent past, where you felt like you could be your authentic self with that person in that environment, whatever this is. But soon somebody here started to have trust issues. Okay, whether you or somebody around you, trust issues started to arise. And so there was some spying going on. There was some kind of energy there where either you or this person took a step back and they were like, I don't know about this situation. I don't know about this person. I don't know about this job. Let me take a step back before I continue forward, right? That kind of energy of, let me get more information. Let me do the research. Let me ask the questions. Or if it was a document or an offer here that you needed to sign, you were like, I'm not sure about it anymore. You went from feeling very open, right, to feeling very closed off and being very logical. Something here ended up happening, okay, where you ended up closing off yourself to either love, either opportunities, either that person that you work with or situations around you, family members, friends, because you felt like a sense of insecurity, a sense of, okay, you know what, I have to be smart around this person. I have to be smart around the situation. Okay, I have to be very, methodical, strategic, telling it like it is. I see that also for others of you, there could have been some kind of energy where a woman that you were dealing with was very this way, okay? Kind of like just very logical, practical, detached emotionally, that kind of vibe. Could have been, doesn't have to be a woman, it could be a man as well, okay? But some kind of an energy that was that way, whether you or somebody else. But I feel like you turned into that. I feel like you kind of snapped out of it, like you were like very open, and then you kind of closed off and you were very smart. Okay. Now here, you have your daydreaming. So even though you closed off to this opportunity, to this idea, to this person, to this job, to the situation, friendship, family member, whatever, I see that, they were always on your mind, or that idea was always on your mind. If for some reason you kind of felt like, oh yeah, let me dive into this idea. And then all of a sudden you were like, oh no, you know what? That's a bad idea. Let me close off to that, but it always came coming back around. So I feel like in the recent past, either a person came coming back around even though you try to forget it, an idea came coming back around even though you try to let it go, and you were daydreaming about it. For others, it could be a person here in the recent past who could not let you go, who kept thinking about you as well. Now, in your present energies, you have here the 5 of Cups, as well as the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. So right now, I do see that some of you guys are feeling a little bit kind of like sad. There could be somebody here who's feeling sad. If this is not you, it could be somebody else that you're dealing with or soon will be dealing with. But if this is you, okay, I see that there is a little bit of regret, sorrow, sadness. For some, it could be the energy of resentment or regretting having done something. Don't be hard on yourself, okay, because what this is saying is that if you feel guilty about doing something or opening up to somebody here, that now in retrospect you're like, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that, I shouldn't have opened up to that person. Don't be hard on yourself because you didn't know best. You're learning. I'm seeing that for others of you guys, somebody here is regretting something that they did to you. They're regretting something, they're feeling really bad, and if this is you, you might be regretting something. If you're the one who feels like, oh God, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that, that kind of vibe, okay? I'm sitting cross-legged. All right, so here with the 7 of Swords, yeah, so I feel like right now there are some kind of lies, okay? Some kind of a deception, deceit going on. Somebody here trying to get away with something, whether it's a deceitful person, whether it's a liar, whether it's a person here trying to take a shortcut. If this is you, you could have trust issues. And for some, you might be feeling guilty, or this person is feeling, whoever this is, okay? Whoever this is right now, somebody is feeling guilty for having done something in a very cold cut kind of way, right? Like either you did it this way, they're doing it this way, that kind of vibe, and or somebody here trying to blame you for something, okay, that they are responsible for. It's like a person who's trying to not take responsibility for whatever has been created. But don't worry, whoever this person is, they will be reprimanded. I see that with the 10 of Cups also, this could be happening in a relationship and a connection or in a career dynamic where once, there was a sense of community, there was a sense of getting along. I see that somebody here within this connection, community, family, relationship, whatever this is right now, there's somebody here who is trying to get away with something, lying or using deceit, creating some kind of trust issues. All right, let me know in the comments below what that's all about. Who is this pertaining to? Which area of your life? You have your divine feminine. You are a goddess who healed me and transformed me into my higher self. Whoever this is, I see here that there is a divine goddess at the moment, whether you or somebody else around you, who is creating healing in the situation. The butterfly effect. You're a goddess who is healing me or has healed me and transformed me into my higher self. Okay. Now, there could be a new person coming into your life who is helping you change, who is helping you transform. Even though this person may be very different to you, I see that this person has a lot to offer. Okay, you may not be giving them a chance. You may not be seeing them for their worth, or it could be vice versa. Right? You're the one who's creating healing for somebody, but you might be feeling like they're ignoring you, that kind of vibe. Okay. Now I'm seeing here that also there could be in the near future a person here who's finally going to, come in with appreciation, it could be a family member, a friend, a lover, a loved one. It's like you didn't see it coming, that person coming in, telling you how much they admire you, how much, they look up to you, that kind of vibe. I'm seeing here that also in the future, in the very near future, if something here in any area of your life, career, love, finances, friends, whatever is happening where things have been slowing down, don't worry, because the lines of communication and things are going to start opening up. You're going to start, heading into new directions. I see here that there's going to be many doors that are going to start opening up for you of opportunities for you to make money, opportunities for you to find love, opportunities for you to heal. Many opportunities heading towards you. Also opportunities to meet new people. But I see here that there's some kind of energy where for sure there could be plans for travel in the future. There could be plans for taking action. If right now you don't feel like taking action, it's fine. Do the healing, because in the near future, things are going to start taking off like quickly. you're going to have to take action, basically. Okay. Now, I'm also seeing here that with the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, in the near future, you're going to make a decision to take a step back from something or someone that you've already invested in on, whether it's a career, project, relationship, any kind of relationship, friendship, family dynamic, whatever this is. But you're finally going to see your ships coming in. You're finally going to see the fruits of your labor. You're finally going to see the results, basically. Okay, so, in an area of your life where perhaps you've been encountering many delays, obstacles, you're soon going to be turning that into genuine chances and opportunities. They're going to be turning into that. I see here that, you're going to be feeling financially abundant, financially stable, also, more so stable in a relationship, in a career, that kind of vibe. For others, you will be meeting a very stable person, a very stable energy, that kind of vibe, stabilizing your career. It could be that they're offering you something. It's a very loyal person. Whenever you need something, this person will always be there for you. You can count on them. Now, I'm seeing here that also with the Knight in Armor, I want to show you what real love is, protect your heart, and show you an everlasting love. In the near future, for a lot of you guys, somebody is going to come in to show you how much they love you. They want to protect your heart, show you an everlasting love. For others, this could be you finally taking action towards somebody. Okay? Let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to. Now, I see here that also in your opportunity, you have here the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So in your opportunity, I see here that you're finally going to receive your blessings in an area of your life where you've been feeling like nothing is happening. I put in the work and the effort, and this connection isn't going anywhere. This career isn't giving me the money that I want. This project isn't moving forward. Whatever this is, okay, it's finally going to come in your opportunity. The Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor. All doors of opportunity are going to open up for you. So it's time for you to start taking action. Whatever you do, say, create, get involved in, it's going to turn to gold. You're also going to have an opportunity here to make a final decision about something. It's like you're going to call the shots. You're going to be the boss here, okay? This is calling for your leadership role, your leadership position in a job, in a career, in a relationship, where this is all about you leveling up, right? The Emperor here. It's about you leveling up, either you finally believing in yourself and doing what it is that you've been, kind of perhaps holding your back on, that is calling for you. For others, this could also be an opportunity to meet a person here who is very logical. This person's very direct. This individual here is a master at something, and they could be teaching you something. But you're going to have an opportunity to kind of like embody this energy of this masculine figure, okay? This masculine figure where you're going to take action. You're going to, instead of being undecided as to what to do, you're going to know automatically, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to decide on, okay? So there's that energy there of you finally embodying an opportunity, of you embodying that leadership role, leadership position in your life, in whatever area of your life this pertains to, okay? Calling the shots and making decisions. Now, I'm seeing here that also you're going to have an opportunity to finally make a decision about a player or a very immature energy in your life. Immature lover that lacks emotional intelligence. Beware of their intention. Somebody here might be, not having too good of an intention towards you. And so watch out for this person, but there's nothing to be afraid of, because since you're standing here as the Emperor, I feel like you're going to be able to finally, tell it like it is with this person, or do it, whatever it is that you've been afraid of doing with regards to this immature person that lacks emotional intelligence. Beware of their intentions. This person could be a very immature person. They play games, they find it funny, and when it's not. This could be related to your career, job. It could be family member, friend, love, whatever this is, okay? Now we're going to be going into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. Rose Forever New York is a New York-based luxurious rose brand, and right now they have a massive sale for this Mother's Day. You can also add an additional $20 off of your entire order using my special discount code Gena Moon 20 and get free shipping. You can find the direct link to Rose Forever down in the description box below. A huge thank you to Rose Forever New York for this beautiful rose bouquet. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.